Hello guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys as an adult collector who talks about Transformers as the subject matter, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyways, today we are talking about some brand new Transformers Studio Series reveals. We've got the Roadbuster, we got the Jet Shatter, and we got the Jeep Bumblebee. Now we already knew that we were going to get these from rumors previously, which also included Sentinel Prime. We don't have images of that. But that pretty much confirms that yes, that list was true, and eventually we will get a Sentinel Prime down the road, which is awesome. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about these deluxe class toys, starting off with Roadbuster. Now, this one I kind of didn't expect to happen. I don't know how Studio Series and Transformers is with NASCAR nowadays, but I guess they were able to do it. I mean, this is more of a customized car anyway, so... But this is really cool. I do like this. Roadbuster was my favorite out of the three, so to start off with this guy, it's pretty cool. Hopefully we will get a top spin and Leadfoot, although Leadfoot is the one that I'm a little sketchy about because it's got the Target logos. I'm sure that some retail stores don't really want to produce something that, or release something that has a Target logo on it, like Walmart or something like that. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, Deluxe Class Roadbuster is in his armored vehicle form, which I think is perfect. Even if we don't get a top spin and Leadfoot, at least you can manage to get all of these in the Deluxe Class form, because the original Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Roadbuster was just a clean car. It didn't have any of the upgrades, and the clean car was never seen for Roadbuster. Anyways, as you can see, it's got a lot of the tampos on it. It kind of reminds me of the Human Alliance one, but that's mainly because you really get that aggressive armored look to it. Like, it just screams at you. I do like the gun on the front there, and that giant souped-up spoiler. You got the missile rack on the side. And overall, it's crazy, it's weird, but I still like it because, well, it's a wrecker. It should be able to wreck. Moving on from that, we also have the robot mode. Now, the one complaint that I do have on the robot mode is the back kibble, but if you compare it to the original Deluxe Class toy, it kind of had the same thing, or something similar to that. Anyways, it doesn't have the doors on the side of the arms, which I think is a good job, although you can see them right on the back, so that's a little more noticeable, a little more distracting, but I think the overall design of Roadbuster is fantastic. It's not got that original Roadbuster lockdown transformation, at least not from what I see, and it looks a little more beefed up because the original Deluxe Class figure was pretty thin and lanky. I like the aesthetic of this one a little bit more. I like that the chest seems to be a fake chest, so you can get that nice curve to it. The head looks good. You got the little gun on the side, which I feel like that should have been bigger, but you know, that's just me. And I'm not saying that for accurate's sake, I'm just saying because, well, it's a wrecker. But yeah, looking really good. I'm totally into it, especially when this character comes off of Dark of the Moon, and I think that's the better film, so... Moving right along, we also have Jet Shatter. Now, a lot of people thought that we were going to get a Jet Shatter because we got a Jet Dropkick and Car Dropkick. For Shatter, all we had was the car form. And I think that this looks okay. I'm noticing that the pin looks like it's propped up for some reason on the wing, but I just think that's part of the image. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I would like to see a little bit more red in it, though, just so that it really has that color, but I totally understand why it doesn't. You know, you got some kibbly bits here and there. You can see the guns underneath, the wings, which I think is alright. But I think overall, for a Jet, this is actually pretty clean compared to most other Jet Transformers, so... at least from what I could tell from the stock image. There is another image out there where someone has it in hand. I think it looks okay there. But yeah, overall it looks pretty good. I like the cockpit, I like the windshield, and yeah, I like it. Moving on to the robot mode now. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It looks a little too insect-like, if that makes sense. It looks like... I don't know, some sort of mantis. I think maybe that has something to do with the guns, but there's just something kind of off about her. I do like the fact that she's got the actual wings on the shoulders, which the car version did not have, although I guess the car version was more of her entry to Earth form. Yeah, I think that overall the molding is good. I like the fact that she's got the proper head, not the helmet one, even though I didn't really mind the helmet one. I understand why people didn't like it. I just thought it was okay. And I just think there's a little too much gray here. Now, I get it because of the jet form. It's kind of the same thing as Dropkick when they released that. The helicopter version had so much of that kind of sand blue color. So I get it, but I just feel like there's a huge lack of color in it, and it's just got so much gray that it doesn't really stand out in any way. Again, I think the molding is there, and it looks pretty good, but there's just something about it that just kind of looks a little boring, especially compared to the car version that had a nice bright red color to it. Moving right along from that, we also have the Offroad Bumblebee, aka the Jeep Bumblebee. I think this is called the Offroad Bumblebee. There was a rumor about Offroad Bumblebee. Anyways, for this one, I think this looks pretty good. It's kind of basic, but not bad. I'm noticing that, are those actual seats on the back? Hey, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that this alt mode looks pretty clean for something that's supposed to be a little more open. You can see the arms underneath, but I don't think it's that bad. I think that the clean aesthetic and the color scheme is very good. I just find it weird that a military Jeep is in yellow, a bright yellow color, but of course it's Bumblebee. I'm not complaining about it, I just find it funny. And I think the overall mold really does work. I think it comes together very nicely. And then the robot mode looks a little small to me. Like, he doesn't have the doors prominent, of course, because this is, I guess, more accurate to what he's seen in the movie, because the original Bumblebees that had the door wings seem to be more so based on the concept art. But one thing that I don't like is the gun. It just sticks on top of the hand, which is something that's kind of carried over from the Camaro Bumblebee that's coming out earlier in the year. I just don't think it works here, because originally his hand kind of melded into the gun, and it kind of made this, I guess, cone shape, or at least something closer to that. This is just like a bulky gun, and I just don't think it really works. But I like how he doesn't feel big. Like, he feels like a scout, so that's nice. But I like the chest design. I love the head sculpt. I think that looks pretty good. There's something aggressive to that, and I do like that. I wonder if later in the year, because we're getting the off-road Jeep Bumblebee, will we get Blitzwing as the third wave of Voyager class toys? I guess we'll have to wait and see. I don't think it will be Wave 2. I think Wave 2 will be Scrapper and Sentinel Prime. But, yeah, really cool looking figure. Looks a lot better than the original Volkswagen Bumblebee, because I thought that looked okay in the images, but in hand, it just kind of fell apart, and I don't like transforming that thing. So hopefully this is a stronger toy that I can throw into my Bumblebee collection that I can actually mess around with. But other than that, that is pretty much it. That is all the reveal. So what do you guys think? Please comment below. Let me know. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. And we'll see you guys next time.